Peace, family. Welcome to Black Star TV 2.0. It's your boy Black Star, and today I got another episode for y'all. We're going to talk about Young Thug and why we should stay out them streets, how they not loyal, and I'm going to bring up Akon a little bit in this video. So if you're not subscribed to the channel, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you are subscribed, I'd like to thank you and for all your support. Again, last year at this time, we was at 36 subscribers, and now we at 1,135 subscribers. So I appreciate all y'all who's been supporting, showing love, man. I wish y'all nothing but good things, man, and prosperity, peace, and love. You feel me? So again, let's get started, man. Again, Young Thug. I had this whole. Oh, sorry. I want to give a special shout out to Omar Stroman for hitting the Cash App. I appreciate you, brother. Hitting it hard too. I appreciate you. I love you for that. Again, I also got a PayPal that's at Blackstar20. So at Blackstar20. Somebody asked me about PayPal, so I had to make one up because they don't mess with Cash App. So again, I appreciate all the love and any love that you can show. I appreciate it. But let's get to this. So Young Thug, man testified on him in court the other day, and it's going down for the brother. Again, I don't really feel sorry for him based off his statements, that was said about Mike Brown when they was asking about Mike Brown. He said, man, forget all that. You know what I mean? Whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. And you could have used your voice, to speak out to get that brother some type of justice. I mean, I'm not saying he would have got justice if you would have spoke out, but again, you are a well-known figure and an influencer that could have, help that brother in his case and stuff like that. So again, the tides are always turning. And again, I don't wish jail and death on nobody. Well, I ain't gonna say jail and death on nobody, but I don't wish jail and death on my peoples for the most part. You feel what I'm saying? Because again, nigga, white supremacist, or you do something, you molest my kids, nigga, I'm wishing everything on you. You feel me? You do some crazy, goofy stuff to my kids, I'm wishing all that on you. So again, I don't love my enemies. I don't turn the other cheek. We ain't with none of that type of time. So at the end of the day, again, man, if you stay out the streets, you have a 0% chance of getting told on. And again, I did this video before. That's what I was about to say before. I did a video on this when Gunna had said he was taking a plea deal, and somebody was arguing with me before saying, "Yo, well, he taking a plea deal, he throwing Thug under the bus," and I'm like, "Nah, when you take a plea deal, you only speaking on your own behalf, unless part of the plea deal was for you to tell on somebody else. You feel me? Unless that was part of the plea deal that you was testifying against somebody else." So again, and I'm going to show you that it doesn't even pay to tell nowadays because you still doing time. Real talk. All that I'm telling and you think you going home ain't happening no more. Ain't happening. Them days is over. I done seen that a million times in prison. Million times over. I actually seen one instance in Oregon where somebody told and he got more time than the niggas he told on. I swear on my kids, dog. Nigga got more time than the niggas he told on. So again, telling ain't even gonna work nowadays. You just need to stay your ass out them streets. For real. So again, let me share my screen and we're gonna get into this real quick. So this is like the first video. It's really short.
Mr. Stephens, if you could please state your true and correct legal name.
Trontavious Stephens.
And are you the same person referred to as Trontavious Stephens, also known as Tick and also known as Slug, on indictment 22 SC 183572?
Yes.
Do you also acknowledge that you were one of the founding members of Young Slime Life?
Yes.
You acknowledge that you are the same person referred to as Tick in the song by Young Thug entitled You, in the verse She Getting Robbed by Tick?
Yes.
You also acknowledge that on February 4th, 2021, you participated in a group chat with fellow YSL founder Jeffrey Williams, aka Young Thug, and YSL Associates, Rooney Lee, aka Slime Life Shorty, wherein Jeffrey Williams stated, YSL rule the world, kid. Y'all just start bringing me the money. Man, y'all stop playing with me. Do you acknowledge that?
Yeah.
Do you acknowledge that on May 13, 2021, you participated in another group chat with fellow YSL founder Jeffrey Williams, aka Young Thug, and YSL associates Martinez Arnold, Miles Farley, Quantavious Greer, Antonio Sumlin, Mooney Lee, wherein Jeffrey Williams asked, y'all ain't beat him up or shot him yet? Then states, y'all getting soft.
Yes.
Do you acknowledge that the gas station at 151 Cleveland Avenue is a location where YSL associates sell drugs?
Yes.
That also the gas station at 221 Cleveland Avenue is a location where YSL associates sell drugs?
Yes.
See, and that's why. Before I get to this other video, let me tell y'all something, family. Them phones is gonna get you. Them joints gonna get you hurt. Sean's gonna get you hurt. I'm telling you, you don't have the technology.
Well, sir, you have the opportunity to fully
hold on. This is before I even start the video. Let me say something. Y'all don't have the mind capacity. I ain't even gonna say I do. We don't have the knowledge. I ain't gonna say we don't have the mind capacity. That was the wrong statement to use. We do have the mind capacity. We just ain't putting our time and energy into that. But you don't have the technology, right? The know-all to be able to get around them with this whole phone stuff, right? You don't know how to you don't know how to, do all the tracking and stuff they doing. You can delete a text and they can go back 5 years and pull that text back up, right? You don't know how to get around that technically. You feel what I'm saying? You don't know anything to stop that from happening. You don't know any type of technology to try to combat that. So again, using these phones is only going to get you in trouble. Speaking on the phone, y'all ain't beat him up or shot him yet? Come on, dog. What is y'all in a group text talking like that for? Why isn't these things being done face to face? And again, I don't agree with any of this stuff that's going on, I don't agree with any illegal activity. But at the end of the day, come on, bro. Let's use our head. Why would you be making statements like that on the phone? That's crazy as hell. And I mean, even if you're not on the phone, if one of them wearing a wire, it's a wrap anyway. But I'm just saying in general, God damn, dog, y'all. People just be moving dumb and think just because, and for real, if your phone not tapped and they not listening, it's because you ain't doing nothing big, but you still going to wind up going down because this is what's going to get you to go down. Even if you're not that big to where they don't even want to waste the money on wire and tapping you because you ain't even making enough bread. This is what's going to wind up happening to you. One of the people that you're selling to is going to get jammed up on something stupid and small. And they're going to set you up undercover. They're going to get an undercover sale selling to them. And it's a wrap. It's a damn wrap. So this is why we have to stay out the streets. But again, I just wanted to address that whole thing because, she brought up the whole telephone calls and y'all was in a group, not even telephone, y'all was in a group chat. Y'all was in a group chat. Again, you thinking because, okay, if the phone tap, I can't talk on the phone, but I can text and they can't, nigga, they getting all of that. You don't know the technology to combat all of that shit. You don't. So again, family, let me play this real quick. And this is the reason why I wanted to play the second one.
Mr. Stephens, good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Sir, do you have the opportunity to fully discuss the facts and circumstances of this case with your attorney, Ms. Glad, and your satisfaction?
Yes, Your Honor.
Has she explained to you the various constitutional rights you give up by pleading guilty to your satisfaction? Those are the same rights that my prosecutor, Ms. Hilton, just set forth on the record a few minutes ago. Do you have any questions about those rights you wish to ask me?
No.
All right. I am holding the indictment in this case. Okay. And on page 6 of the indictment, I'm going to show you. This Is this your signature on the page of this indictment above the word defendant?
Yes, sir.
All right. Before signing this indictment, did you have the opportunity to fully discuss the facts and circumstances of this indictment with your attorney?
This is why I wanted to show you this video right here. The last video, the prosecutor was black. She had a black assistant. You have a black judge. You even got some black bailiffs. Guarantee you that black people come through this courtroom and are disproportionately sent to prison. Right? I'm telling you, it's the system. You can put as many black people in this system as you want. You still have to hold up the system. That dude has a bar. He's part of the bar association. That dude's lawyer, who was a white lady, is part of the bar association. That prosecutor, that black woman, is part of the bar association. If he didn't pay for that lawyer right there, right? Let's just say that white lady's a public defender. She is getting an extra $500 just for him pleading guilty. This is facts. This is facts. This ain't no ifs, ands, and buts or maybes. No, this is absolute facts that public defenders and state-appointed attorneys get paid $500 for you pleading guilty. Again, family, it is the system of white supremacy. No matter how many black faces we done put Obama in a place of presidency and all this, it doesn't matter when you're in a system of white supremacy. Do y'all understand this?
Attorney Ms. Gladden, your satisfaction?
Yes.
Yes?
Yeah.
Do you need more time to discuss it with her?
No.
Okay, but before you signed it, you had an opportunity to talk with her.
Yeah.
And you don't want to talk with her about the indictment anymore?
No.
Okay, all right.
Yo, fam, I'm telling you, I literally told people this go to my other video with Young Thug and Gunner. I said, when you take a plea agreement, they are going to ask you repeatedly to make sure ain't nobody coerce you in this shit. Because again, it's easy to be like, yo, I ain't know what I was doing, They're going to make sure that you are that you are in agreement and fucking in the right mind of you signing these papers. Because again, this is why I told you, this is why there is a 92 on average, a 92. You know, some counties got 98% conviction rates. Some of them got 96% conviction rates. But every county in every state across America has an average of a 92% conviction rate because of this shit right here. Because of the public defenders, which majority of the people who are being represented are represented by public defenders because they fall under the poverty line. You have very rare instances where people are being represented by a private attorney, right? I'm not saying everybody's being represented by a public defender, but majority, if you go to a jail, majority of the people, I'm going to say 80 to 90% of the people is being represented by a public defender, right? So again, now you have them taking these plea deals, which is making the conviction rate so high. That's why I always say, is it really that the prosecutor is just that much better than the public defenders? Or is it because you're part of the bar association, the judge, the lawyer's part of the bar association, the defense attorneys are part of the bar association, and the prosecutors are part of the bar association, which the bar association at the end of the day is pretty much a state entity. So right there, when you see Son right here, hold on, what time we at? 107. When you see Son right here, you can't see him. He on the other side of the lady. You got a brother. Well, right now that's a sister, but not a sister as far as a black girl. Well, I'm just saying you got a sister and a brother, and you going up against a goddamn and you going up against their goddamn uncle. You feel what I'm saying? And you sitting there like, dog, you have no win, fam. You have no win. You have no win. And this is why they always try to get people to plead guilty. But watch this. Hold on, family. Watch this, though. We was at 107, right? Watch this.
You don't want to talk with her about the indictment anymore?
No.
Okay, all right. I'll know the indictment's been signed and the plea has been entered. Mr. Stephens, based upon the responses that you've given during the court's inquiry, I find that your guilty plea is freely and voluntarily entered. I find a factual basis for your plea. I'm going to accept your plea as tendered and as negotiated. To count one, conspiracy to violate the Racketeering Influence and Corrupt Organizations Act, the court will sentence you to 10 years to serve 2 years. I'll commute that to the time you've already served.
10 years to serve 2 years. That means you got a maximum of a 10-year sentence, but you got 2 years before you go home. And he's gonna give him some time served, the time that he's been in there. But I just told y'all, all that telling on people and going home days is over. Them days been over, dog. When you tell on people nowadays, you still going to jail.
With a balance of 8 years on probation, subject to the special conditions that have already been set forth on the record. I'll go through those with you right now. But is that your understanding as to the base sentence?
Yes, sir.
All right. So you shall abide by each and every condition of the negotiated agreement. That's the one that you signed and Ms. Gladden signed along with the state's counsel. Remember that one?
Yes, sir.
That states SC1 as it pertains to you.
Yes, sir.
Okay? All right. You shall testify truthfully about all matters relating to this case upon which you are questioned in any trial or judicial proceedings stemming from the facts alleged in the indictment.
Now look, family, you got the brother, the sister, and the uncle, nigga. It's over for you, bro. Look at all these black people in the courtroom, dog. Judge black, prosecutor black, bail is black. Guarantee you, the next person that come through here is going to be a black public defender. You feel what I'm saying? Listen, family. Listen, family. It's not worth it. I'm telling you, it's not worth it. These niggas ain't stand up. Now watch this. Even when Styles P was even saying, "Yo, we loyal, we all this old." Bro, you from the streets, and you always claim you from the streets. And guess what? There's no honor among thieves. There is no honor among thieves, and you showed it. When you signed Son's check over, you feel me? When they gave y'all the check and y'all signed it and y'all used it, never told him that y'all got his check. There is no honor among thieves. That street shit is bullshit. That street shit is bullshit. You feel me? And y'all be taking that grimy energy from the street and you take it right into that music business. Listen, family, man. Listen, man. I'm trying to tell y'all. Get out them streets. Get out them streets, man. Try to start you a little business. Man, listen, if you got to work at McDonald's until you can get your $100 to start your LLC, man, listen, do that shit, man. Because I'm guaranteeing you right now, Young Thug and them niggas trying to get a job. They're gonna be one. Well, he probably not gonna be wanting a job because he got some bread. But your average Joe gonna want a job up in that joint. So Young Thug probably it's different when you famous because you're gonna have groupies and your fans. They gonna be trying to find you, send you some bread and shit like that. You feel what I'm saying? He gonna be good for the most part. You feel what I'm saying? But you're not gonna be good either, because they're about to case slay your monkey ass. This is another thing I find funny, right? I find this funny because even when they was talking about Tory Lanez and Young Thug, they always say, man, they're gonna make an example out of them. And I'll be like, an example? Nigga, they done already made a million examples in prison. Nigga, what you talking about? You think Young Thug the first nigga got a racketeering charge? No, nigga, no. No, nigga. They use that as an excuse to set an example for you because they already done set an example. Trust me, nigga, this ain't no special case. This ain't no special fucking case that they ain't never seen before. Trust me. Even with Tory Lanez and all that shit, there's cases that happen like that where a nigga shot a girl. They using that whole, they gonna make an example out you just to try to case slay you with a whole lot of time. Say, yeah, we trying to make an example so that other people don't think they can do. No. Y'all done had examples since 1880, nigga. What are you talking about? You feel me? Nigga, since y'all made jails, nigga, y'all been making examples, nigga. Crazy as hell. That's the stupidest shit I ever heard. Making examples. Man, these people wild, bro. But again, family, man, stay out them streets, man. That shit ain't worth it, bro. That shit ain't worth it. And again, like I say, I played the Mike Brown in the last Young Thug Gunna John. You go back to the old video, I'm telling you, man, he literally said, man, leave that up to the police and the people, the prosecutors and all that. Leave that up to them. We out here getting money, we thugging, we do all that old goofy shit he was talking about. Now you in the same position, nigga. I ain't even gonna say you in the same position as him, but you now in the system where they leaving it up to leave that shit up to the judge. Whatever that nigga do to you, he do to you. Just leave it up to him. See what I'm saying? See, people could be out here motherfucking vouching for you and doing all other type of stuff, but you ain't want to speak up, so ain't nobody else gonna speak up for your ass, nigga. Just let the chips fall where they may. You feel me? And let the judge handle that shit. You feel what I'm saying? But let me go back to my screen. Again, I wanted to bring up Akon now. Akon has some very interesting words. He has some very interesting words. He definitely feels some type of way. Excuse me. He definitely feels some type of way about foundational Black Americans. And I just find it funny because hold on, fam.
A little different when it comes to stage presence. Not America. Oh yeah.
Hold on.
The African.
Yeah.
We a little different when it comes to stage presence. Not America. Oh yeah. Them niggas gonna be wobbling, pants hanging half down, bored as hell, half to sleep because they high as hell on stage.
Yeah.
But Africa, we wake up morning like look at these YouTube clips of all these kids from Uganda and how they be. You know what I'm saying? Like these kids are performers. Like so, for us, it comes natural. You know, like to watch the kids from the African.
Yeah.
He talking about they're going to have their pants sagging and hanging down, American performers. Now look at this picture right here, family. What do you know? Akon sagging his pants on stage. And that's a 14-year-old girl. That's the one he got jammed up for. So this is what they do in Africa, huh? This is what the Africans perform. You just talked about us on the stage with our pants sagging, nigga. And you literally, in a picture, you ain't rapping African shit. You rapping that foundational Black American, that's what you rapping. You rapping foundational Black American hip hop, nigga, that we created. You feel me? Yeah, so y'all can go back and look at that video and I'll show you the people who created hip hop. Right? So again, nobody helped us create it either. 15-year-old, I'm sorry, I thought it was 14. 15-year-old girl. And it's so funny too, fam, because this is why this culture is so funny, bro. They be so contradicting themselves. That's just like Styles P and them, right? Talking about Puffy jerking them, talking about Puffy not letting them out their contract and things like that. And then you turn around and what happens? You do the same thing to somebody else. Now, this nigga talking about how we be performing with our pants sagging and all hide up on stage, and you doing the same thing. Literally doing the same thing. What are you talking about, fam? And it's so funny because he talk about that. He talk about us but you know, we got some of the best performers ever in the world. You feel me? What, Michael Jackson, like, come on, dog. James Brown. You name them, dog. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Some of the best performers ever were foundational Black Americans, dog. The best music. You talking about name, yo, bro, I'm trying to tell you on any genre, bro, whether it's rap, whether it's soul, whether it's gospel, you name it, fam. You name it, dog. We have the best songs. If you start saying, yo, who was the most impactful singer or rapper on the planet? Always going to come back to a foundational Black American, dog. Knock it off, man. We run this shit, nigga. We run it. And I'm trying to tell you, that don't mean we don't rock with nobody else. I'm just saying, dog, we are special people, fam. We definitely endure, you know, some of the most horrendous things in the world. We live under the most corrupt government on the planet Earth, right? In history at that. And we still thrive and come up with the best music. We come up with some of the best inventions. We come up with all type of stuff under all that tyranny. We still come up with things. You feel what I'm saying? To impact the world. And a lot of people love, like, yo, it's so funny, man, because like a lot of people just love to talk shit on us, bro. And it's so funny. It's easy because that's what it's easy to do that, right? It's easy to do that when people are at the bottom, right? Because at the end of the day, when it comes to resources and shit like that, we're at the bottom, right? Oh man, that's another thing with that. I should have brought that up on the Styles P video I did, because they was talking about J Hood was low key using a lot of Dr. Claude Anderson's little statistics. And I was like, oh, this nigga definitely watching Dr. Claude Anderson. That was another one of the reasons why I wanted to do that video also, but I just never brought that part up on it. But, you know, a lot of people, man, listen, bro, at the end of the day, and it doesn't matter whether they, you know, again, not all Africans, not all, you know, anybody, but a nice majority of them, you know, African, Spanish people, Chinese, you name it, Asians, like, they all have some contempt for us, bro. No matter where you go, they always have some type of contempt for us, or even look at us in a stereotypical way, right? And it's just funny because even like, you know, working, right? I remember working and this Chinese dude, you know, he always be like, hey man, he was always trying to tell us, you know, the Black people at the job, he always trying to correct us. But the moment this nigga do something messed up and you try to correct, he's so mad. I got it. He don't want you telling him nothing. It's like, if one of them said, or a Spanish person come up to him and be like, hey, yo, you got to, what's the name? He be like, oh, okay. But if we do that shit, it's like, nigga, you ain't supposed to be telling me what to do. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like that type of energy with them sometimes. You know, not all of them, of course, but like, you know, but that's why I say, bro, I'm trying to tell you, man, it's just something about us that people just don't like. And I think some of it sometimes is a lot of people be jealous, man. We got swag, you feel me? We fly as hell, right? We some of the flyest people on the planet, dog. We are at the end of the day, bro. When it comes to fashion, when it comes, you just name it, bro. When yo, people resonate to us, bro, because we make everything look good. Even the bad shit we make look good. Even the drug dealing we make look good. You feel what I'm saying? At the end of the day, we just make it look good, fam. And I think a lot of people be jealous of that. And you know, the average person has that, you know, in his life in general. You feel me? When you start doing good, people start hating, man. You feel me? When you start looking good, people start hating. Oh man, how much that shirt cost? Like, Who cares how much it cost? Nigga, shit was $2.99. Nigga, guess what? I bought this shit at the grocery store. Nigga, but I look fly in it. You heard me? You feel me? You don't worry about what shit costs, nigga. I can make anything look good, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But again, man, family, that's why I say at the end of the day, because this is about Young Thug shit, for real, for real. I just wanted to bring that little Akon stuff in. At the end of the day, family, man, if you know people in the streets, man, tell them to get out of that shit. Telling you, man, it's over. It ain't nothing but death and jail. And for the most part, it's just jail. You feel me? Not a high percentage of us are getting killed in the drug game. It's just not happening, right? But a high percentage of us are going to jail and getting stuck with these big ass bids. You feel me? Missing out on life, missing out on our kids' lives. You know what I'm saying? And again, man, that is very unfortunate because, again, regardless of where you at in the country, because, excuse me, I believe that's Cobb County, which is where Atlanta is. Atlanta is Cobb County, right? So again, majority black, right? Not all majority black, like a nice amount of black people, right? You got black judges, black prosecutors, black lawyers, and black people still getting case lit. Come on, bro. This nigga just told you, just told this nigga 10 years, do 2. And he just gave up the goods. You see how this system works? It ain't about the people. It ain't about the color of the people and thinking that if we just get everybody in the judicial system to be black, that the judicial system going to change. It's a system. It's a system, family. It's a system. I don't care, dog. I don't care. I've been through this shit in several different states. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, dog, whether you got a court full of white people, you got a court full of black people. Your ass going to jail and they're going to case slay you. And when the white person come up there, they are going to get a better deal or situation than you did if they have the same exact charges. It just happens like that. You feel me? Because I'm going to tell you right now, even in Atlanta or in the blackest of the blackest town where the judge and all of them is black, it's some white person that's over top all of that shit at the end of the day. And let a white person come in there and you doing them all like you do black people, man, you'll be up out of there, I promise you. That judge, that prosecutor, you're going to be up out of there. I'm trying to tell you, this is how the game go, dog. It's just set up that way. So, again, family, man, peace and love. Again, make sure y'all hit the Cash App if y'all can, man. Make sure y'all hit that PayPal. Yo, today is New Year's Eve. I'm gonna try to get a rundown of, not everything that happened this year, but I'm gonna highlight some things that, some major things that happened. But this is gonna be straight, community based. Some things that we just gonna go over and, elaborate on again to wrap the year up. So again, family, y'all have a blessed weekend. Stay safe. Make sure y'all ain't drinking and driving, family. Make sure you ain't drinking and driving. I ain't saying you can't drink, but just make sure you ain't drinking and driving, man. Catch that Uber or get your peoples to come get you from wherever you partying at, man. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, family. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, the like button, the share button, and the notification bell so you can be notified, man. Peace. We up out of here, fam. Y'all be easy, all right?